Hi there. Today we are going to go over making sales using third-party finance companies. Companies like Synchrony, Citi, Wells Fargo, any of um, we call them the lease-to-own companies that you may do business with. We can set those up and run them through InfinityX. Let's see. So we're going to start with running a sale. There are several ways to do this in Infinity. Like all sales, we start here on the sales desktop. And we start a sale always by going to select merchandise. And what we're going to do now, well, first let me explain what happens is when on a third-party finance company, obviously you need to provide all of the customer's credit information or information that you've collected on the customer to the third-party finance company, usually in the form of an application. For companies that InfinityX integrates with, we can do that for you. If you have the customer's information already in InfinityX, or you can take the application in InfinityX, we can pass that information along so you don't have to take that application a second time. Of course, if we don't have an implementation with that company, then somebody will have to enter the information on that third-party finance company. Okay, in this instance, we're going to run a sale, and we're not going to use a new customer. We're going to go with an existing customer, so we don't have to fill out the application. If you want to know how to make a sale filling out the application, there's a video out there for that already. That's making a sale to a new customer. You can go out there on the YouTube channel and watch that one. So I'm going to take a customer we already have on file. As you can see, when I put in their account number, it will populate some of these fields with the information we already have on that customer. The next thing to do is, I'm going to put in a SKU that we're going to purchase. And as you can see, we're buying a sofa love combination for $14.99. And so let's continue the sale. First thing we're going to do is tell the system how it's going to, the customer's going to take possession. Let's say we're not going to do a delivery. We're going to do a will call this time, and they're going to pick it up on December the 30th. Okay, so now I'm going to stop for a second and just go over some of the different ways that different companies submit third-party sales. The one we're doing here is going to be a little kind of straightforward. It's going to be more like a salesperson that is doing all of the work here. Some companies will have their credit department, their credit approvers, do this, and in that case, what you would do here is you would submit to credit, and that would go straight to your credit approver, and they can pick it up there and finish this part of the sale, or submit to the third-party finance company. They can do it on their end there. Some companies have their office people do it, or their cashiers. In that case, you can come over here and print a worksheet and take it over to them, or you can email them the sales order or number up on top here, or call them and give them that number, and they can go into this same screen of making a sale, enter that sales order number right where it's at, and it will bring up all the information and let them continue with making that sale. The way we're going to do it, because we're doing it like the salesperson's not going to leave the screen, they're going to continue to the end, is right here. We're going to click the financing button. And this is, of course, this is what either the credit department or the office would do if they got this. They would be going straight to here to complete the sale, just as we're doing right here. So we're going to click New Finance Company here. And let me explain, there's a couple of ways to do this. We're not covering it in this video, but over here, if there was an integration with the company, all of these buttons would be active, and you can go through and click through and do everything right here. It would go directly between your company and the third-party finance company. It's a really nice way to do things, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to do it more the manual way here. So we're going to click first here on Finance Company. Here are the 4 finance companies this company does business with, or the selections that the salespeople, who's ever making the sale, has. So let's pick City Financial for this one. And so you would now submit, all that information to City Financial. You would get the answer back from City Financial. And so if it was approved, you would click right here, open to buy, available, approved. You would put the amount that was approved. Let's say they approved this customer for $3,000. They're buying $1,641. Obviously, this would be a really good time once the salesperson knew this to see if the customer would like to buy some more, because they're pre-approved for that $3,000. It's all going to be good. Third-party finance companies, some require an account number. So you will, some will give you an account number, some will give you an approval number, some will give you both. So just enter those so we have records to tie to that company. You're going to click here, you're going to choose the finance program. You will have here all of the available financing programs associated with that company. We just have one here. It's a 12-month no interest, but there may be a, whatever it is, 36-month no interest, 18-month no interest. So you can choose which one. We're going to choose this one. We double click on it. And that is all we need to do to fill this part in. Click OK, save, and here it is, City Financial, pre-approved, $3,000. Back here, and now we are ready to complete the sale, so we will click payment method here. You're going to see a different screen pop up that now shows that the customer is purchasing $1,641 from City Financial, and that is the total of the sale down here as well. And so to post this sale, we're going to post the sale, but before I do that, let me just go back and say, let's give you another example. Let's say that customer, instead of being approved for $3,000, let's say they were only approved for $1,500. What would happen is you would have in this column up here that I just darkened, it would show $141, and it would only show $1,500 here on City Financial. And then you can go in there and change this to cash or Visa or however they're going to pay that cash today. Right? Or on the other hand, maybe the customer said, you know what, I don't want to owe them $1,641, I'm going to give you $500 today. You can enter that $500 here, change this to $1,141.41, and that would set that up. So when they go over to the cashier's department, they can make the proper payment and have the proper balance. Once this is created, when I say what's created, we're going to post the sale right now, and that's going to finish this sale here. And as InfinityX shows you, when you post that sale, it's going to show you the items on that you're selling with the availability information right over here. So this one, we're fortunate, we've got 9 of each item that they're buying. If we didn't have any and they were on a purchase order, it would show here on what's on a purchase order. And if they didn't have any, it would show here, and you'd see some of these lines in different colors. So we just want to make sure that before the sale is complete, you can give the information to the customer as to the availability of the merchandise and when they can expect it. So that's all okay. We're going to click Escape Close here. It says, do you want to create a sales receipt? We're going to say yes. That'll come back to us in a second. And we're ready to print that actually sales quote for them. I'm going to click Preview here. That's what that sales quote looks like. That is now posting the sale. However, we still need to, once we print this, take this piece of paper over to the cashier's department so they can finalize the sale and post it and collect whatever cash is necessary. And so at that point, it will become a real sale. Once we do that, we are done. This sale has been completed. It's that simple. So that's a simple third-party sale. On this sale, everything was on this sale. In other words, they were purchasing, there was nobody else involved. It was just the City Financial. They covered the entire amount of the sale. There will be other videos that show split sales. It could be a sale where your company is going to finance a portion of it and a third party will take the other portion of it, or it could be 2 different third parties sharing that sale. So look for those videos. We will have separate ones on those. And that's it.